Hello, everyone. Welcome to Inconvenient Truths. I'm your host, Jennifer Zeng. Turns out, the mysterious force behind Hamas is none other than the CCP, or more specifically, Xi Jinping's office. According to the Chinese language YouTube channel Lude Media, Xi Jinping promised unlimited, unrestricted, and full-range support to Hamas when the Palestine delegation visited China on June 14th this year. As a matter of fact, Xi Jinping's office is in direct contact with both Hamas and Iran's top authority, Khamenei's office. Now, here comes the top secret information. The direct contact person for Khamenei's office is the director of the Executive Office of the Chief Secretary's Office of the Expedience Discriminant Council of Iran, and his Chinese name, offered by a source in China, is Said Ai He Shan Jiawa He Li. So the possible English translation of his name could be Said Ihsan Javahiri or Zavahiri. I don't know Persian or Arabic, so I can't offer other translations. The direct contact person for Hamas is referred to as SFRN by Lude Media. This is not his full name. It could be his initials. The direct contact person for Xi Jinping's office is referred to as Z. SFRN comes from Palestine and once studied at Renmin University of China and the University of International Business and Economics in Beijing. And guess what? The mysterious commander of Hamas, Mohammed Deif, was also groomed by the CCP. He once studied at the PLA's Ordnance Engineering College in Shijiazhuang City, Hebei Province, with the CCP's scholarships. He is married to a Chinese Muslim wife of Suta or Santa ethnicity from Gansu province. Santa or Suta ethnicity is a Chinese Sunni Islam minority. And the actual and concrete mysterious force referred to by Mohammed Deif is a sub-organization belonging to the Bureau of Middle East Affairs of the CCP's International Liaison Department or International Department. Lude Media also mentioned that the US CIA's intelligence system in China has been destroyed so badly that it's almost being wiped out. So it's very difficult for the US to gather intelligence within China now. So when Iran and Hamas want to discuss something, they'll go to China to do it so they can avoid the US intelligence system. Well, the above is the top secret revealed by Lude Media today. Following are some related public reports we can find. On June 14th this year, Xi Jinping met with Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas in Beijing. According to Lude Media, Palestine is just a cover for Hamas. The real people Xi met at that time was Hamas. She promised to provide Hamas with free, unlimited, unrestricted, and full-range support, and the goal is to drag the U.S. back to the Middle East, to the Mid-East from the Taiwan Strait and the South China Sea. The CCP would cooperate with Russia in the Sea of Japan area and force U.S. to fight a two-front war in both the Sea of Japan and the Middle East. Lude Media also said that the Palestine president is the puppet controlled by Hamas. Palestine fighting against Hamas is a smokescreen to mislead the West. On June 14th, the CCP and Palestine issued a joint statement regarding the establishment of a strategic partnership. The statement declares that both sides will continue to firmly support each other on issues related to their core interests and major concerns. China firmly supports the just cause of the Palestinian people in resorting their legitimate national rights and will always stand with the Palestinian people. Both sides will continue to advance cooperation under the Belt and Road Initiative, enhance coordination and cooperation in regional and international affairs, jointly oppose hegemony and power politics, and work together to promote the building of a community with a shared future for humanity, so on and so forth. On March 8th this year, Liu Jianchao, the minister of the CCP's International Liaison Department, met with a delegation of the Expediency Discernment Council of Iran. Please note that at the venue of the meeting, there were two flags instead of one Chinese flag, one CCP flag, as the CCP's International Liaison Department is an organization of the party, not of the Chinese government. In July last year, when covering former Japanese Prime Minister Abe's assassination, I talked about the role of the CCP's International Liaison Department. This department specializes in creating chaos in the world to benefit the CCP. In the CCP's mind, the US is always the number one and the ultimate enemy the CCP wants to fight. So to create as much chaos and as many enemies as possible for the US is the most important task of the CCP's International Liaison Department. This department is under the direct leadership of Xi Jinping, bypassing all other Chinese government departments. According to Lude Media, the contacts between Xi Jinping's office and Hamas are also direct. There are no other departments or people in between. On May 9th, Wang Yi, director of the CCP Central Foreign Affairs Office, also met with the delegation from Iran. And on May 8th, the delegation also visited China's most prestigious university, Peking University. These are some other photos from the visit. The report especially mentioned that Yu Wei, deputy director of the Third Bureau of the CCP's International Liaison Department, accompanied the delegation to visit Peking University. On May 9th, the delegation visited China Institute of International Studies. This is China's top and official institute for international relations. The report says for more than a decade, the Iranian Expediency Discernment Council has had close cooperation and exchanges with the Communist Party of China and is committed to developing mutually beneficial and win-win relations between Iran and China. Currently, the international landscape is undergoing major changes, with the center of power shifting from the west to the east. Iran is ready to work together with Asian countries to address a series of challenges in the turbulent situation. The report says that more than 30 officials and scholars attended the event and discussion, including scholars from the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences and the Beijing Language and Culture University. These two are also top institutions in international studies in China. And then, on July 17th this year, the Chinese ambassador to Iran, Tang Hua, met with the Secretary General of the Iranian Expediency Discernment Council, Zonagad. The report mentions that the ambassador congratulated the successful visit of Zonagada's delegation to China in May, and China is willing to work with Iran to jointly implement the important consensus reached between President Xi Jinping and Iran, etc. So what can we gather from these public reports? We can see that the CCP attached great importance to the Iranian delegation's visit, arranging a series of public events to meet the CCP's top officials in charge of international affairs and academic institutions. 2 months later, the CCP's ambassador was especially sent to further check on the implementation of the agreements and understandings reached between the two sides. So I would say that the above publicly available information and my long-term observations of the CCP align with the revelations made by Lude Media today. Another thing to mention here is that Lude Media accurately exposed the incident of the CCP's nuclear submarine only 6 hours after the incident, as long as more than a month later. Their information was confirmed by British intelligence and reported by mainstream media such as The Times and the Daily Mail. So in this sense, I feel what they revealed today is worth sharing. At least it gives us a lot of important clues and directions to follow, and it is easy for the US and the Iranian intelligence to verify or falsify the information provided because there are details about specific people, their job titles, what universities they attended in China, and even who Mohammed Deif is married to, and so on. With these details, it is easy to check. Well, that's all for now. Please subscribe to my channel or check if you are still subscribed, as YouTube keeps removing my subscribers. Please also consider visiting my website at jenniferzengblog.com, jenniferzengblog.com, for membership or donations to show your support. Thank you. See you soon.